Hello, is this working? Oh dear, what a nightmare I've had trying to get this sorted. Oh dear. I've got the original one that's up on the channel, and then as soon as that started, it just wasn't working properly. So then I ended up closing it. So now we've got a live stream that's like about 30 seconds of just me going, just acting a bit shifty. But managed to get it sorted. Can you all right? Hello, Joe Keegans, Chloe. Hello, Inspiring Life Design. Does it sound all right? Just I've got the Rode NT USB microphone. I don't know why I do that. Every single time I mention equipment, I have to say the full title. Slinking dog. I've got something to show you, actually. Look at this. I got this the other day in the Metro Centre in Newcastle. I saw it and I thought, I've got to have it. So that's been added to the collection. So who we got? Joe Keegan going to Disneyland for the first time in 2 weeks today. You're gonna have an amazing time. Oh, this is great. It's nice being able to interact with you. Darth Nuggets. I don't know if I said that correctly. I'm just sort of ad-libbing here. I've got no plan as to what I'm actually going to be doing, but you know, I never know what I'm doing. You get in all your class that you're gonna go on to shout "Slinky Dog." I don't know how this happened. I actually made a GIF for it once. If I can find it, I'll send it out on Twitter. Feel free to call you Darth. All right, I will do. That was one of my favorite meet and greets, actually, at Disneyland Paris when I met Darth Vader. Although I think Helena was a bit scared. Yeah, you did, Alice. Yeah, you used that GIF. Yeah, if you can find it, send it back my way. 1 year ago, you were there. Is it Dammy? I know you get the Disney blues, don't you? As soon as I'm leaving, I'm like, when we booking the next one. Vader is an amazing meet and greet. Hi, Angela. 54 days until Walt Disney World. I've just been watching Tim Tracker, he's been everywhere really. Been on the cruise, and then he's over in Hawaii now. Sorry for your name, but you're Italian. Don't apologize for that. It's me that I've probably got it wrong. Oh, thank you so much for joining me. I've just got here. I don't know if you saw on Instagram, but I went back home because a bit of an update. So I fly out to the ship to join Helena on Friday at 6 o'clock in the morning. Helena's already out there. She's already rehearsing for the show team. And then I'll get out there. I'm taking a lot of the equipment with me so we can film videos while we're over there, and we'll be in the Mediterranean, so we'll be able to get more Wi-Fi access and upload videos. So we're planning on doing a few like reflective videos on our Disneyland Paris trip, and I'll tell you what else we've got coming up on the channel in a minute. Oh, you're going on a cruise, Sean? Is it the first time you've been on the cruise? Is it a Disney cruise or just a normal cruise? You've been completely obsessed with our vlogs, Joe. Oh, thank you. You're one of the ones that pointed out that guy doing the voiceover on the Paris post sounded like Alan Partridge. Aha! I'm sorry if I look a bit of a mess, but I was getting in such a fluster when I couldn't get the live stream to work. Hello from the Netherlands. Lisanne, thank you. TUI Discovery, Mediterranean. Yeah, well, I'll be there. I'm there from. When am I there from? What day is it? I'm there from May until October. So make sure you say hello. I'll be running everywhere on the ship probably. Give my love to Helena when you join it. I will do, Alice. Thank you. You've been obsessed too with the vlogs, Darth. They're the best ones out there by far. Oh, that's. You know what? Me and Helena, we're often saying that you are such a supportive group and that we have such an amazing YouTube family, and we call you that. We call you the YouTube family. So what I was going to show you, I was up in Newcastle and I was clearing out a lot of my stuff because I live down south now, so there's no point in having a lot of my stuff up there. And I found I'm going to do a separate video on this just so you can see these photos a bit better. But I found some photos of when I went to Disneyland Paris the first ever time, and I'm awful with years. I can't remember how old I was or what year this was, but look at that. So you can tell what that is, can't you? So there's me with my mum and a partner, Rob. Chubster that I was. So that's in the Walt Disney Studios. Let's have a look at what else. Disney World in October 2020 for your 40th birthday. Oh, fantastic. Well, we don't know where. I mean, I say we're tentatively looking to go to tentatively to go to Walt Disney. I mean, it's probably like 98% sure that we are, but we're looking to go to Disney World in 2020, but we're not sure what month's going to be best to go because we've only ever been in May and July. Sean, you've been on it before. You love the ship. I love the ship as well. It's a beautiful looking ship. And the ports I've never been to. Jenny, hello. OMG, smiley face. Is that because I got this working? Little Martyn. Oh, was that the OMG at that? Oh, right, yes, I get you now. It's trying to keep up with what's happening. Can you say hi to my mum, Karen? We love your vlogs. Hello, Karen. Slink a dog. I'd love. Eventually, we'd like to try and release like some merchandise. And I've always said that I think the first thing we should do is a t-shirt that says Slink a dog, but spelt the way that we say it. Inspiring life design. That pic does not look like you. I get that quite a lot. Darth, I'm waiting for another trip announcement because you keep surprising us with them and make me specifically excited. I get excited. I think we told the story on the channel, but like I'll get to the Disneyland Paris trip in a minute. But I booked it all without Helena knowing. And then she was auditioning for something, and if she'd got it, she auditioned for Disneyland. If she'd have got it, we wouldn't have been able to go on the trip, but because she would have been working in Disneyland Paris. So like it was a bit of a strange one because I wanted her to get the gig, but then if she had it done, I would have just been going on the holiday myself. But I surprised her in this restaurant, and I was like, right, I've got something to tell you. And she went, "You're not proposing, are you?" And that's when I already had in my mind that I was going to propose in Disneyland Paris. Lucina, the last time I went to Disneyland Paris was when I was about 5, so 21 years ago. Can't wait to take my 2 girls. I can't wait for that either, you know. It's going to be a little while yet, but to take children and see the looks on their faces. I don't know whether they're going to be able to keep up with myself or Helena, though. My mum just choked on her tea. Are you all right? Do I need to call anybody? Speaking of tea, I've got this mug. This is my mug for the day. Wired for another day. I tried reading it on there, but obviously it's backwards there. I can't read backwards. I hope this is all right. It is just me rambling on, because normally with the vlogs we edit all that out, but no, you just get me live now, so you'll get all my stuttering, trying to find the right words. Joe Keegan's, you and Helena glad that she didn't get it. No, I'm kind of glad she didn't get it. Oh, sorry. I thought you said I was glad she didn't get it. Well, no, I was like really sad for it. It was like a weird mix of emotions because obviously I had the proposal planned. You're going to DLP February 2020 for your hen do. That's going to be great. I've been watching your vlogs and getting so excited, even if it's 11 months away. Well, from our vlogs, what's exciting you the most? Is there a specific ride that you want to go on? Erin Shaw, we're going to Walt Disney World this year. Watching all your vlogs gets me so excited. I can't wait. Are there any must-do things In Walt Disney World, everything. This is why I need Helena here, and it feels so weird to be doing this. Like, we really wanted to do it together. That's why we got the camera. So I said to her, "Oh, I'm doing this live stream," and I've sort of left a bit of room here as if she's going to be here. It's normally how we set out the videos. I do miss her. But yeah, she's always good at like reminding me of certain things because my brain just goes like all over the place. But Walt Disney World, Ohana, I'd recommend for food. That was just an amazing experience. I'd love to go and do that again. I keep losing track of where I'm up to with these comments. I don't want to miss out on anybody. I first went to DLP when I was 6, and I remember that feeling. I have a mug that says you underestimate the power of the dark side, and I love it. That's a good one. Well, I was thinking I'm going to pick a Disney mug, and I've been drinking from my Star Wars one all day, but then I just thought I'll go for this one because I believe I'm getting so confused now with when I bought each mug, and I believe this is the one that I bought on the last Disneyland Paris trip. So that's why I picked it. Jenny Wilson, are you going to do a Disneyland Paris bucket list look back when you see how many things on your bucket list you completed? The good news, okay, so the Disneyland Paris vlogs, they finished last week. And thank you so much for all of the support. And a lot of you saying you were so sad to see them end. Well, I was sad leaving, but then I was even sadder when I was editing it. I hate getting to the end of the edit because it's like reliving the holiday. And I love doing that montage thing at the end, but it's also like I'm crying over it. There are going to be 2 more videos. So there's the next video, which will be on tomorrow, is it's like a what I'm wearing in Disneyland Paris. It's got an actual name. What is That's not what it's called. Disney outfits of the day. So Helena documented every day in Hotel Cheyenne in the morning what she was wearing, and then if I was wearing anything vaguely interesting, then she'd get me involved as well. She'd rope me in. So there's going to be a short video tomorrow where she goes through every one of the days, listing what she's wearing and where it's from. And then the week after that, yeah, we've already filmed. As soon as we got back, before I went off to the ship to do the Asia itinerary, we filmed a load of videos, not as many as we wanted to get done. We wanted to like have a backlog of stuff. And we do a bucket list look back, and we see what we actually managed to achieve. And there's one that I'm still really upset about. I couldn't believe we didn't get 10 Space Mountains in. So yeah, so that'll be coming in 2 weeks' time, the bucket list. And it was when we first came back, so I've still got a beard. I had to shave the beard off because of work. Let me just catch up with where you are, because I've been nattering on. Maya M. Hi, Martin. I finally found your live stream. I'm going to Disneyland Paris this Saturday. It's not your fault. It's my fault. Because at the moment, I think there's a live stream which lasts for about 15 seconds. Because when it went through, it was only using the camera on the laptop, and it wasn't using the specially bought webcam. So I had to end that, and then I couldn't get back on it, so I had to start a new one. Chloe, OMG, she's fine. Well, that's good news. I look a mess. I'm so sorry. I tried to spruce myself up a little bit before this started, but it's also not a very flattering angle. I should have propped it up. Also, I was talking about merchandise. It's not my merchandise. This is The Wildest Ride in the Wilderness. This was bought for me at Christmas, and it's a Yaz and Ash t-shirt. We love watching their vlogs. Joe Keegan, me and my friend Leah are going to challenge each other at the Buzz Lightyear laser game. Well, how are you both going to handle that? That's the main thing. Is it going to end the friendship, or is it going to make the friendship stronger? It's great to do. It just gives it an added thing. It's like, let's go and do Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, I'm trailing 2-1. Joe Keegan, how do I win? If you go on to the videos where we do the Buzz Lightyear challenge in Disneyland Paris on the last series, we had a lot of you writing down how we get larger scores. And I think one of them was if you, in the first room that you see Zurg, you hit him in between the chest. Is that right? I think, I can't remember now, going back. Was it the diamond ones, I think, got you quite high scores as well? Darth, I'll have to send you a photo of the mug on Instagram. Yeah, where did you get it from? Did you get it from Disneyland Paris? Or from Walt Disney World? Sophie Bedford. Hello, Martyn. How is Helena? Yeah, she's good. I think she's very tired. So the way that it worked with rehearsals is she's been in Keighley since January, 3 months of rehearsals for 10 different shows, the odd day off, and then they've flown out to the ship, and now they have a 3-week period where they set the shows up on the actual stage, and it's pretty non-stop. So I think she's very tired. I think she's looking forward to getting the rehearsals out of the way and just focusing on doing it. But she's loving performing again. She's having a real blast, and she's found her voice again. She hasn't performed in a little while, and you know, you can see that when somebody hasn't done something that they love for so long, they really miss it. And it just makes me feel happy that she's been able to use that amazing voice that she's got. There's a version of version of West Side Story that we do, and she plays Maria, and she'd happily sing those songs till the end of time, and she's great at them. But I would say that. Have you already watched Marvel's Endgame? No, I have not. I've had a bit of so my plan for today, this is normally what happens. Things don't go according to plan. My plan for the day was to go and do a session in the gym, which I did successfully. Came back to the house, and I was going to record a video because the Martyn in Asia series is starting soon, where I get to go to Universal Studios Singapore. Wait till you see those. I love those vlogs. I went twice. And I was going to do like a hints and tips for Universal Studios Singapore. I recorded it. It was 20 minutes long. Took me ages to figure out how to use the camera again. And then I uploaded the footage onto the laptop. And as is the case sometimes when you're a vlogger, you realize that it was completely out of focus for the whole thing. So I'm going to have to do it again. But I was wearing a Thanos t-shirt, which was from Avengers Infinity War that I got from Singapore. But I am thinking about going to watch Marvel's Endgame later on today. Erin Shaw? Oh, I've just lost it. I'm just the same. I can lose track so easily. Yeah, I have to go back and watch the vlogs. In preparation for this live stream, which I've not even... Look, I even made notes. I made some notes. I was watching some of our vlogs back. And actually, I'm not going to lie, I've watched some of our vlogs back in the past few days just because I miss Helena. Anyway, stop it. Maya M, my sister and I wants to go to Walt Disney World around 2022, 2023. It'll probably be the only time. So we want to stay for 14 to 15 days at the Art of Animation Hotel. We love the Ariel themed room. Well, that sounds amazing. We've never stayed in a Walt Disney resort when we've gone to, excuse me, when we've, that would be something that I would edit out normally. We've not stayed in a Disney resort in Walt Disney World, and it's something that we are looking into possibly for the honeymoon. I keep saying it because I keep saying it like we actually are doing it, but we haven't actually 100% decided. But we were looking up some deals on some different websites, and actually I think it was on Virgin. We saw that it was quite a good deal with the Dolphin Hotel. But we've even looked into possibly doing 1 week at a Universal Hotel and then 2 weeks at a Disney World Hotel, making 3 weeks. What? I'll get into trouble now for telling you that. But yeah, Ariel, my favorite Disney princess. Chloe, what are you doing on the cruise ship, like job wise? So I'm just uncrossing my legs there, but I've got a microphone, so I had to be very careful. I work as well, first of all, assistant cruise director. So I'm part of the entertainment team, and the role of the assistant cruise director is to help the cruise director with anything he needs help with. I'm primarily in charge of like the light entertainment, so the actor hosts who do the game shows and the trivias and some of the events during the day. So I just make sure that everything's running, and then just make sure everything's flowing nicely. And then one of the big parts of my job is to go around and socialize and just chat to people and find out how their day's gone. And then as cruise director, well, then you're the top dog. I know what you're thinking. What, they put you in charge? So yeah, I'm in charge of a team of 40, making sure that the entertainment is running smoothly. Yeah. What else have we got here? We love the aerial room. Sorry, yeah, I got that. Don't worry. I'm often mistyping. Lauren SJ, thank you for the shout out when you met Will. Oh, amazing! In Disneyland Paris, we love you guys. We use so many of your tips for our November trip. P.S. How does it feel? The Slinky Dog is so iconic now. Lauren, are you on the vlogs? I watched some vlogs that Will was in the other day. Were you part of those vlogs? Because I can't really see your picture. But they were very good. I am. It's just weird to think that I get messages from people saying that they say slinky dog every time they go on the ride, or every time they go on the ride they think of me, and it's just like it's so sweet and so kind and kind of unbelievable. It just I didn't plan to say it. I was just on the ride the first time we went in July, the time when we went when it was in the summer, and we were just going around, and I was laughing so much I just ended up saying Slinky Dog. But the bit that I really liked was before that, Helena just goes ruff. If you've not checked out that series, a lot of people saying that you're sad to see this series end. If you've just joined us, thank you so much for subscribing. Like the subscribers keeps going up, and it's can't believe it. But if you've only just joined us for this Disneyland trip, then we have been twice before. So make sure you check out those series as well. We weren't there for as long, but 6, we ended up being there for, I think I said in a different video that we were there for 7 nights, 8 days, but we were actually there in November for 6 nights and 7 days. And I was worried it was going to get, too much, but it was not. I would have stayed there even longer. Ali Edits. Oh, I was just about to read your comment. Are you going to go to Disneyland Paris anytime soon? We are hoping. There's some upside down smiley faces. Dancing on the ceiling. We are thinking about having a cheeky trip in October. My contract finishes in October. I won't be doing any more. Helena finishes in February, but Helena has a break when I finish in October. So we're thinking possibly in that week we might just run off to Disneyland Paris for a little bit. We think it'll be a lot busier than we used to, but any Disney's better than no Disney. Maya M, you look great. Don't worry, it's Sunday afternoon after all. I love to get cozy on Sunday. Thank you very much. I love a cozy Sunday. Although I've completely lost track of days. The thing with working on a ship is you lose what a day is. Days become places. So when I was away on the cruise ship, it wouldn't be Monday, it would be Singapore. And now that I've been back for just a month, I'm still like, what day is it? Ashley Lewis, hi. Me and my husband watch your vlogs most days over dinner. We're going to Disneyland in November and can't wait. Oh, thank you so much for watching. What do you have? Who cooks dinner? Any meals with Martyn? Any of those recipes? No, I'm only kidding. We love watching vlogs over dinner. Darth, it's from DLP, yeah. Oh, so this was back to the mug, wasn't it? Actually, I think it's in the Newport Bay Hotel. That was something that we loved about this trip. So being there for 6 days, 6 nights, 7 days, keep getting it wrong, we were able to explore a lot of the hotels. So we got a chance to go into Newport Bay and see what it was like. And it was all set up a bit like Navy, wasn't it? It was a bit like a ship. So I felt at home. And then we got to go and have a look at Disneyland Paris Hotel and Sequoia Lodge, and we really want to stay in Sequoia Lodge. I think Helena stayed there before, but I got that vibe. We love lodges, you see. We were always going for little mini breaks in the UK to lodges. Claire Rogers, hi Martyn. We are off to Disneyland Paris in July. Can't wait to get back on Buzz Light and whoop my hubby's beach emoji. How does he feel about it? Does he know you're talking trash? It can become a very serious competition. I almost felt bad though, because Helena was getting a bit upset about how she couldn't get any high points, and I just started to figure out which ones to hit to get the higher points. Erin Shaw, any more pop vinyl figures? Yes, there are. I'm actually gonna have to do another video where I talk you through them. I can't get them because they're all the way up there, but if I count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I thought I had more than that. 15 at the minute. If that, I think I've probably counted those incorrectly, but I've just acquired some posh. I've just acquired some James Bond ones, Roger Moore and Sean Connery, and they're great. I've got a Han Solo one, which is over there. My brother got me a wrestling pop vinyl figure, a guy called the Iron Sheik. And then, if you didn't see this earlier on, Slink a Dog. You probably did. I just wanted to say it again. But look, oh, the other way. He's actually got the rest of the slink there. But the ultimate Slink a Dog will be in Walt Disney World when we are able to get on that ride, Slinky's Coaster. Jenny Wilson, have you got any advice for dealing with stress? I have my GCSEs in 2 weeks. Oh, Jenny, dealing with stress. The thing is, I might throw this at you now, but we're live. I've had some anxiety issues in the past. I still suffer with them every now and then. Things that I do, try and switch off from everything. I'm actually thinking of doing a separate video all about it. But I'm actually always looking for tips to do with things like that, especially on a ship. It can be, you can't clock off at the end of the day and you can't go home. So that's an area that I'd like to try and get better at as well. Go to the gym. Exercising has really helped me. On the ship, I went every single day, and it was a great motivator, and it put the focus on something else. But yeah, if I think of any more, I'm sorry that answer wasn't very good. I'll pass them on to you. I love that you both are performers, because our college trip is just our performing arts course. So our reaction to the parade is going to be one word: madness. Yeah, we are performers. I trained originally, though, as an actor. This bit of hair is doing my head in. I'll just sit like that. You're so vain. My background, is originally acting. But I haven't done any acting in a little while. I used to act on the ship in a show with Helena, where she played my neighbour, and she had to seduce me. So actually how we met. And then you know that if you watched the 3-part Q&A. Thank you so much for all of those questions. I'm sorry I messed up on the actual quality of the video though. Yeah, when we watch parade, we're just like this. We love it. Abby Davis 18. What were the best things to do at Universal Singapore? I'm going to Singapore. Are you going? You are. Ah, right. Universal Singapore. It is. Have you been to the Universal in Orlando? It's a lot smaller. It's a bit more condensed. It's just this big circle. There are some great rides. If you're gonna get a ticket, are you only going just for the one day? That's an important question, because if you are, best thing to do is to get yourself the Express Pass. The Express Pass, there's two different versions. There's one where it gets you on everything, unlimited for the day, or there's one where it just gets you one express entry on each ride. And I got that one for the one day that I went to Universal Singapore. And with that Express Pass, I got on everything within the space of about 10 minutes. I think the longest I waited was 20 minutes. And then the second time I went, I didn't get the Express Pass to see how it would work out, and I couldn't get on anything. So I really advise getting the Express Pass. A ticket for one day at Universal Singapore. Oh, I've just done it in my video. It was 79 Singapore dollars, which works out, I think, is £45. And then the express ticket I got was 50 Singapore dollars, which was about £28.50. So it's not bad, actually, for a theme park. And I'd just advise buying the ticket online, so it's just quicker to get in. But there's tons to do. Go and see Waterworld Stunt Show. That is incredible. Go and see Elmo's TV Time. You see all the Sesame Street characters. And they take all these modern songs and they turn them around to fit in with the Sesame Street characters. There are some amazing rides. Battlestar Galactica. There's two versions of it that like intertwine. There's the human one, which is a one where you don't do any loops, and then there's a Cylon one where you do loops. You do. And there's Madagascar Land. There's Far, Far Away. There's The Lost World, which is Jurassic Park. There is Ancient Egypt, where there's Revenge of the Mummy. There's Sci-Fi City, and there's New York and Hollywood. It's fantastic. Stay and watch fireworks as well, because I never got the chance to, and I would have loved to have done that. But yeah, I'm going to do a whole video, and you're going to see those vlogs coming up. Oh, blimey. Hang on a second. Where? I'm trying to find it. I've just seen Bobby Bonehill's name in there. My good mate, Bobby. I'm just trying to find there we are, right. Chloe Page, smiles and love hearts. Thank you very much. Sarah Freer. Yes, Lauren was a part of the vlogs. Yay! They were on my channel. We went together with Will and our friend Laura. The tips you guys have got us through the trip very smoothly. I've watched the first one, and I'm looking to watch the next ones as well. But yeah, great stuff. And well done on, I was trying to say it, well done for giving it a go as well, like just starting, because that's the hardest bit. It's just getting it going. But I was really enjoying them. Hello, by the way. Lauren SJ. Yes, I was on them. Yeah, there you go. I meant April trip. Sorry. Can't believe you watched them. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm always up for anything to do with Disney and, nice people. Then, of course, yeah, I'll watch. That was one of my favorite bits of our trip, was meeting Will. He was so lovely. And then I was like, can I shove a camera in your face? Darth. My tea's gone cold. I've been here since the end of the July 2017 trip. All right. I've been a part of the community for nearly 2 years. Whoa. Is that how long I've been doing it? That is, whoa. I was thinking this the other day, actually. I can't remember the date of when we actually started. So we need to have like a little celebration for when the years go by. But yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I loved that trip, the July 2017 one. That was the first time we went together. And it was so hot, red hot. Although why on earth I was wearing checked dress shirts around Disneyland Paris, I have no idea. But yeah, the Forest of Enchantment and everything, that was in that trip. Bobby Bonehill, love you, Maverick. Thumbs up and smile. As if you're watching this, Bobby. Have you not? Have you not seen enough of me? Although I haven't seen a lot of you, have I, since I got back? We need to meet up. He calls me Maverick because we're both wrestling fans, and we had this podcast called The Canvas Chat, which I call him Bobby the Bruiser, affectionately, and then he calls me Maverick. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you're going to be interested, but I originally did a podcast in 2014 called Creativity Talks, where I interviewed different creatives from around the world. So like expert gift wrappers, presenters, comedians, actors, just people from different creative mediums. And I've actually started re-recording the intros and the outros and doing like a reflecting look back at the podcast with the interviews inserted. So I've actually started it back up. If you want to download those or listen to those, then go to, I think it's creativitytalks.podbean.com, or just go to Podbean and search Creativity Talks. It'd be much appreciated. I loved chatting to all those people, but you do hear a Martyn from 2014, which is it's quite interesting. Ashley Lewis, thank you for this shout out. We take turn doing dinners. Hey. But tonight I cooked a pizza and vegetable peel crisps. We're sat eating it now and watching you. You're doing great. Oh, thank you very much. I feel like I'm on the One Show. I get that a lot, by the way. When I was younger, you might have seen on Instagram, I posted a picture of when I was on ships. I think it was 2014, and I had like this takeoff ramp haircut, which I think somebody commented saying it's more like 2004 rather than 2014. But yeah, I had the haircut for a while, and somebody said, "Oh, you're a bit like Ant and Dec combined," and I used to get that a lot. But nowadays, I get you're like Matt Baker from the One Show. Chloe Page, we're going to Disneyland Paris in August 2020. We're staying at you're staying at Sequoia Lodge. Yay. I've got to get there. We've got to do that one. Erin Shaw, we stayed in the Newport Bay Hotel last time. Would highly recommend it. It was so beautiful. This trip that I went on when I was, I don't know how old. I mean, how old do you think I am in this? 10? I think it's before I went to comprehensive school. Definitely. So this is Hyperspace Mountain. It was probably just called Space Mountain back then. And what I found, so I was looking at this photo and I was just willing this person to be Helena, but I think it's not, and they're probably a bit younger than I am in that photo. But how amazing would that have been if I had been stood here and then Helena had been over in the corner? And then this, look at this from Disneyland Paris. I have no recollection of this show. No idea. I'm guessing it's where they do Mickey and the Magician. And it was some sort of winter show. So we must have gone in the winter. But apparently we were there for a week. I don't know why I have no memory of it. I think probably because I was just scared of all of the rides. The only things I think I went on were Rob said, "Oh, yay. Have you been on that? It's a Small World." Oh, yeah. You want to go on that? That's a good one. That's not for kids. You want to go on that? Well, we went on it, and then it was It's a Small World. And then we went on Armageddon, and I cried and thought I was going to die. Sort of the same feelings that Helena had when she went on it. And I was fine with it, actually, when we went back as adults. Darth, I've started collecting these things called Mighty Mugs, which is a cheap version of pop figures. There's loads of different things now. There's Daubs, which I find just quite funny to say. And then, yeah, there's some other different versions, but I just love pop vinyl figures, and I got Bobby, my mate, started on it as well. Oh, by the way, my mate Bobby, who's in this chat, he got engaged as well. So, congratulations, Bobby. Lauren, we stayed at Sequoia. I should have worn my glasses, really. We stayed at Sequoia. It was stunning, such beautiful scenery. We stayed at the Curiad before. But resort hotels are a must just for the magic hours. I really agree. And The only thing about going in October is that we're maybe trying to do it on a budget, because obviously we've got wedding to pay for and stuff. So we were thinking about doing it on on one of the hotels that's outside, a bit like Crispy Small do. If you've stayed and not stayed in one of the Disneyland hotels, let us know where you've stayed, and if it was a good price and somewhere where you think we might be able to go. I'm just going to put my glasses on so I can read these a bit better. Oh, they're the wrong ones. Oh no, the right ones. Lauren, I just went to Disney World in September. Slinky Dog Dash coaster is insane. Nowhere near as tame as DLP. P.S. Tower of Terror in Walt Disney World or Disneyland Paris. I prefer Disneyland Paris. Ooh! I actually prefer Disney World. I thank you. I prefer Disney World because I love that bit at the beginning where you actually move through the hotel and then into the drop. But I think Disneyland Paris is good because you don't get that, and it is just a random, like, you don't know when you're going to drop. But yeah, I think Walt Disney World for me. Joe Keegan's Jenny, about your GCSEs. Ooh, okay, this could be good. I'm excited to. Oh, I've lost it now. About your GCSEs, I did mine last year, and my advice is to just breathe, because the massive test throughout every exam is how well you cope. If you cope well, then the exam will be a doddle. That's great. Yeah. Breathe. Breathing is always good, and just sort of living in the moment. Yeah, that's good. Stephanie Cole, anxiety video would be fab. We want to go to Orlando, but I'm scared of flying, determined to get over the fear like Helena has. Did you watch Helena's? She did a video about coping with flying, and she had some interesting things that she did on the trip over to Walt Disney World. She had this thing where every 10 minutes she would change what she was doing. So she had her iPad with some vlogs on. She'd watch 10 minutes. She'd stop that. She'd get a colouring pad, start doing that. 10 minutes, stop doing that. 10 minutes of playing a game on the chair, stop doing that, go back to the vlog, watch that, and just kept changing things up. I mean, it takes a lot of focus, but it really helped her, because she didn't really have much of an issue apart from the taking off and the landing. But yeah, no, I'll look into doing the anxiety video. Lucina, I love the Vlogmas a couple of years ago when you both were traveling and doing performances. Really? Because to be honest, not many people watched them. If I'm being honest, we lost subscribers. I don't know why. It was hard. Vlogmas was hard, and we made the decision last year that we were gonna leave it for that year. We might. Oh well, actually, Helena will be away, so I would be doing it on my own. The plan is to try and go out and see Helena over the Christmas period when she's working on the ship. But yeah, I think we would like to do Vlogmas again. I remember this one video. If you're going to go back and watch any video, right? I created some Christmas quizzes, and I added sound effects, and I added scores coming up on the screen and everything, and they were the lowest viewed videos out of the whole of Vlogmas. And I spent hours putting them together. But some of the vlogs were interesting. There was one day where Helena was ill, and all I did was drive round, and we went and saw Helena's parents, and obviously we didn't put them on the vlog at the time, so all that vlog is just me driving. I'm in a van, then I'm in a car, and I'm in a van again. But yeah, go back and watch those vlogmases, because yeah, we were doing tour and pantomime, and we did behind the scenes and what it was like to do it, and we lived in a cottage, and we got snowed in and all that sort of stuff. We got snowed in at one point, and the company, they said to me that I should have been shoveling the snow so that we could get to the performances, but we were living at the top of this massive 20-mile hill, and it was really steep. So I didn't do that. I did go out. We didn't have a shovel, so I had to go out with a kitchen spatula. Didn't work. Stephanie Cole, I have a question. Tips for booking Disney World on a budget. Well, this is something that I'm not quite sure of. Because we were very lucky with the last trip that we went on. Because all we had to pay for, it was a treat from Helena's parents. So all we had to pay for were the tickets for the parks. So I mean that was as much of a budget, that we've had. So no, I'll have to get back to you on that one. The time before, I mean, I don't know. We've only been twice, so Helena's much better at those sorts of questions. Helena does a lot. Helena does a lot of the searching, a lot of the should we book it? And then I'm like, yeah, and then she books it. So it's more on Helena's side. But if I think of anything, I'll let you know. Joe Keegan just told everyone in my class to shout "Slink a dog" whilst I record us at DLP. I'll send it to you, Martyn. Yeah, please do. Please do. I want this Slink a dog to be a worldwide sensation. Bobby Bonehill. Yes. Just checking in on your first live. Thumbs up. Thank you, Bobby. I wish I had some more notes on booking. That's something that I need to look into. Are there any videos that you'd like us to put on the channel? This is what we tend to do. We tend to write lists like this, and then the highlighted ones are the ones that we got filmed before Helena went away, and then all the other ones are the ones that we didn't get to do. So we are planning on doing like top 10 family rides at Disneyland Paris, top 10 non-rides, attractions, top 5 shows, kind of like we did for Walt Disney World. And then like Chez Remy reviews and Buffalo Bills reviews and the Paris excursion review. A lot of you saying you were interested in that one. But I do have to say about that Paris excursion is that the one that we ended up doing, which was like the snapshot one, where it was the one where we got taken around and we took photos of the Eiffel Tower and all the hidden places. I didn't book that one. Or at least I didn't think I booked that one. And then we went for the bus and we got given the tickets and said that we were on that one. So, I mean, we enjoyed it, but I think part of us would have loved to have done the one where we went inside the Eiffel Tower. Black Coffee, White Roses, Spud Wife. That's a great name. I'm heading to Disneyland Paris in 23 days. Yourself and Helena have inspired me to vlog it all on my channel. Really love your vlogs. Oh, do it. Do it. Don't be afraid to do it. Just be yourself as well. Just getting started is the hardest thing. And I always say it, like the first ones that we did on the channel, the Walt Disney World ones in 2016, they are very different from the ones that we do now. Sarah Freer, vlog 2 is already up, Martyn, if you want to give it a watch. I'm impressed if you managed to get through 45 minutes. I also made a 3-min best bits one. I think vlogs are such a great way to look back. They are. My memory, I mean, from some of your questions where you're asking about tips for booking stuff, my memory sometimes, I can't remember. I remember selective things, and it's great that I have those vlogs to look back on. But the proposal, I will always remember. Yeah, I sat through 45 minutes, of course, yeah. I think if it's engaging content and it's about something that I like, then yeah, 45 minutes, I'm going to watch that. Maya M, if we manage... Oh, I've lost it again. If we manage to go to the studio park after Phantom Manor on Saturday, I'll try to go to Slinky Dog and record it too. Love a good Slinky Dog. I'm just going to get this now, aren't I? Every time, if you go to Disneyland Paris, please record yourself saying Slinky Dog and tag me in it with the hashtag Slinky Dog. But if you're looking for the way to spell Slinky Dog, we worked this out, I think, with Ellis. SLINKEH, Slinky, and then DAWGGGG exclamation mark. Thanks, Ellis. Joe Keegan, was 10-year-old Martyn wearing his heart? Sorry, I started laughing before I finished that. So the question was 10-year-old Martyn wearing his hot hands? I love hot hands. Believe it or not, we're not sponsored by Hot Hands, but I will, chant their name because I think they are such a great idea. Got those hot hands, baby. Got those hot hands, those hot. You get stuck in a loop doing that song. But yeah, get yourself some hot hands if you're going in the winter. Put them in your gloves, and then you put while you're eating, and then you put your gloves on, and then your hands are just so toasty. Oh, but I would get them for things to do in the UK as well now, like going to watch football or going to watch anything that's outside. Yeah, got those hot hands. That made me laugh. That's a great question. How have I been talking for 50 minutes? Should I get to some of the stuff I've got written down? Let's have a look quickly. Ashley Lewis, we recently discovered the ED92 radio app for iOS and Android. It plays all the music from the Disney parks on a loop. Well worth checking out. I went to look at the camera in a dramatic way, but it's not there. It's there. Have they? It just plays in a loop. That's amazing. All right, I'm getting on that while I'm driving around. I've got the CD. I've got the Walt Disney World official album. That's got some great songs on it, including "It's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow, Shining at the End of Every Day." I love that show. ED92 radio app. Try to look for a pen. Okay, I'll have to look back through all of these comments and these questions to see that. Brawley Family Memories, Newcastle meetup. All right, what? Yeah, I mean, I could look into that. I didn't know if I had anybody that was watching from Newcastle. Whereabouts in Newcastle are you from? I've never done a meetup. Me and Helena, we've never done a meetup. I mean, is that something you'd be interested in? It's something that we'd like to do, but we also find a little bit daunting. What if we don't live up to your expectations? Although I've been talking to you for 52 minutes, I think this is as me as you're gonna get. Lexi Bell, I've been to Disneyland Paris this month. My fave place ever. It does that to you, doesn't it? It just grabs you. My mum said to me the other day, I came back from Primark. I'd been out to buy some clothes for the ship with some money that I'd been given for my birthday, because I'm not going to be around for my birthday. I'm going to be in, I don't know where I'll be, but I'll be on the ship. And I came back from Primark and I was showing her all the stuff I got. And I was like, Disney socks? It's like, you're obsessed. So I am. Blame Helena. And also on Amazon at the minute, there is 3 Blu-rays for £20. So Coco, Mulan, and Hunchback of Notre Dame. And I'm probably gonna cause a bit of a stir here. I've never seen Hunchback of Notre Dame, and I've never seen Mulan, so that's why I got them. I watched Coco. That made me cry. Great film though. Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember. That's what Disney songs do. They just make you sing. Chloe, the photo of the Goofy show. Do you know what it is? I've just lost it again. Is where they're going to do the Lion King show, because my mum and dad went, and that's the show they saw in Frontierland. What they saw? They saw this winter show. Is that right? I've got some other pics from it as well. And there's the stunt show. And then we also did a trip. So it was me, my mum, a partner Rob, and then his son. The Electric Light Parade. These are great pictures considering they were taken probably like 2000. Look at that one. Like I said, I'll do a separate video on this. I'll try and find out what this actually was. The country bears were even in it. I've never seen the country bears at Disneyland Paris. Look at that. I didn't take this, but I think Rob took it. I'm just looking through here because I'm sure there's a photo in the same place. Yeah, so there's a photo. It's very blurry, but me and Helena had the same photo taken in the same place when we did our snapshot tour, which is pretty cool. All right, I better catch up on this. G Button, yo, dude, yo. Katie Hammond, I used to go to Disneyland Paris all the time, but haven't been in a few years. We used to get yearly passes so we could go any time of the year, but never got the chance to go at Christmas. We were very lucky. This is when my notes come in. Yes, very professional. We were lucky. So I decided, because I wanted to go for an extended period of time, not just the 4 days. We decided to go for, well, I decided 6 nights, 7 days. And we went in the transition period from Halloween to Christmas. And it was great because there was hardly any wait times, as you've probably seen from the vlogs. Although near the end of the trip, when it was getting into Christmas, the number of people in the park, it definitely started to go up and the wait times started to increase. But yeah, we went in that transition period. So we got to see, on that last day, as you saw in the vlogs, we got to see the Christmas stuff. We'd seen Halloween and we'd also seen Christmas. And so I think that's a really good time to go. And if you want to know what those dates were, I mean, I don't know if it'll be the same this year, but we went the 4th of November till the 10th of November. G Button, 2006, stayed at Santa Fe in February. Your videos were really helpful. We went over there for, well, we were originally meant to stay in the Santa Fe. Was it the first time? No, second time we went. So it was when we went in January. We were meant to be in the Santa Fe, but then Magic Breaks just, they upgraded us and put us in Hotel Cheyenne, but we still went over to Santa Fe for food. It was nice. I liked that it was Cars themed. Lauren SJ, I did enjoy that part of the Tower of Terror. Is Phantasmic one of the best things you've ever seen? I was in awe the entire time, cried most of the way through. It's one, and when I hear that music and it that's what Mickey Mouse does, by the way, in Phantasmic. That just makes me laugh. But it's scary as well. Yeah, it's one I would happily watch that numerous times in a trip. There's certain things that you watch once and you think, right, I can watch that just the once, but Phantasmic, I could watch that so many times. And I always try and zoom in to get a picture of Mickey right at the end, and then he always disappears before I take the photo. Darth, see you later. See you later. I will be going soon. I do apologize. I'm keeping you so long here. It's nearly an hour. I'm so sorry. Katie, can you make a video on must-dos at DLP? Want to create a bucket list for the next time I go? Yeah, we could look into that. Must-dos at Disneyland Paris. Stephanie Cole, I'd love to see a YouTube video on how you get started on YouTube, why and how, etc. Yeah, we had a few questions about that in our Q&A, so I think we're going to do that. How we got into it, how we sort of honed it, I don't know. How we got better, yeah. Jenny Wilson, do you support a football team, or are you just trying to cause trouble? I mean, I support because I'm from Newcastle. I support Newcastle United, but I wouldn't say that I am an avid football fan. I don't tend to keep up to date a lot with what is happening. I just tend to ask my dad, and my dad tells me. Erin Shaw, I think your second DLP vlogs were the first Disney vlogs I've ever watched. It was the day before we left. I didn't get any sleep that night because I was so excited. Oh, the first ever Disney vlogs that you watched. Oh, thank you so much. The second one, so that was the January set, wasn't it? That's where the hotel. First time we went to Hotel Cheyenne. Chandler Bong. That's a great name. I'm a huge Friends fan. What's your favorite Disney song? Favorite Disney song? Oh dear me, this is a tricky one that I need to think of just quickly. I will go with I mean, it's hard because I will go with You'll Be in My Heart. Big Phil Collins fan. I really like the film Tarzan. Yeah, You'll Be in My Heart. I know what Helena would say. Stephanie Cole, yeah, meet up next in Bournemouth. Well, that's a little bit of a way, isn't it? Where's that's where is that? No, I'm getting so confused as to. I was thinking of a vlogger there. And is there a vlogger? Oh, it probably is a vlogger from Bournemouth. I just remember because Helena always says Bournemouth looks really nice when we're watching this particular vlogger. Oh, I don't know. By the way, Helena would say, "Can you feel the love tonight?" That's favorite song, which is what was playing when I proposed. My birthday is tomorrow. Maya M, happy birthday. Lauren S.J., a meetup would be great. I'm sure loads of people would attend. It would be lovely to meet you both personally and talk all things vlogging, Disney in person. Well, as you can see, I can chat till the cows come home. In fact, I think they're trying to knock down the door. 1 hour, 53 seconds. Maya M, I had Moana and the Jungle Book DVD as an early present. Oh, brilliant. Fantastic. Moana, make way, make way. That is such a good movie. It's one of my favorite movies. And actually, I was thinking about telling you this. So before, one of my sort of guilty pleasures, Disney film. I'm going to go out shop, but I'll be back. One of the guilty pleasures, and it's one of my favorite Disney films. Before he was Maui, he was Joe Kingman in The Game Plan. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, he just sort of left wrestling, so he's still called The Rock in the middle. Joe Kingman is this footballer, and then his daughter turns up, and he has to try and he didn't know about his daughter, and yeah, it's a great film. Also, the character loves Elvis, so oh dear. Chloe, yes, they did. It's in the Chaparral Theatre. That's amazing that they went to that. Thank you so much for filling me in. Because again, like, I don't know how I don't remember this trip to Disneyland Paris. Chloe, Mum has pictures of exact show. Really? The country bears are not as popular in France. That's why we don't have Splash Mountain. Also, the weather was probably another reason. The country bears in Walt Disney World, they are great for, I was going to say meet and greets, but they're just generally just having a wander around and interacting with people. And they're great. Although I think the Country Bears show that we went to see, I think that freaked Helena out a bit. The words interesting were used. Ashley Lewis, do you play Kingdom of Hearts? If so, which one is your favorite? So I've just got back into playing on my PlayStation. Obviously, I can't take it with me when I go on ships. So I've been playing a number of games, including Horizon, which Helena bought me. Just Cause, which I was given by Helena's brother for a Christmas or a birthday. And Helena's show team that she's in have told me, because some of them are big Disney fans, have told me that I would love Kingdom of Hearts because they've got Disney characters in them, haven't they? So I think Helena's recommended that I get number 3. So I want to do that, but I'm probably out of time. Claire Marshall, I go to DLP in 2 weeks. What are your top things to do? Oh, there's just so many top things to do. Go for a Glotini in Sequoia Lodge. Make sure you have a wander around the Disneyland Hotel. I mean, these are all things that are outside the park so far. Make sure you go on Hyperspace Mountain. Try and ride Thunder Mountain as the fireworks are going off. You've got to time that right, and that can be tricky. That can be a challenge. So yeah, there's just a few, but there's so much that you could do. Erin Shaw, I don't know if you had this, but when I came back from DLP, I came back and wouldn't stop talking about it to my friends. They kept saying I was overreacting. I was like, no, you haven't experienced it. The thing is, I just talked to Helena about it. So I mean, Helena's on the same level as me, so I mean, she's my best friend. my friend Bobby, who I don't know if he's still here. He's probably gone now. He's probably gone to sleep. He was asking me, is it really as good as you're making out? And I said, look, if you went, you would love it. But no, people know how much I enjoy it, and they know how much I'm passionate about it, and they don't question it. They just, if it's making me happy, go do it. Erin Shaw, smiley face. Thank you. Snow White. Snow White. Hello. Hello, Martyn. Congratulations on your engagement. You and Helena make a lovely couple. Thank you, Snow White. Lucia, Snow White. That's my favorite too. Beautiful song. Yeah, You'll Be in My Heart. Yeah, it's great. I just love that film. Okay, right. I think we're getting towards the end here. We'll try and not go past 1 hour, 15 minutes. Sarah Faria, it takes a lot for me to find vloggers that I enjoy, and I'm so glad that I found you and Helena's channel. Every Disney trip we all have now, we spend the lead up watching your vlogs. Oh, thank you. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that we help with giving people tips, and I get back and I'm like, did we really point out a lot of things? I just tend to point out things that I think I would like to know. And it's got the point now where, because you worry when you vlog that vlogging's going to take over the entire trip and that you're not going to get the time to enjoy it to yourselves. And we've got to the right place now where we know how to do it, and we know how to make sure we're taking everything in and spend our time with each other. It takes a little while to get there. I remember the first time that we went to Disneyland Paris, the July trip, I was a bit like, do we need to be filming as much? But then I looked back and I was like, oh, I'm so glad you filmed that. Lucina Brogan, yes, Brogan Tate. Yeah, Bournemouth. Stephanie Cole, yeah, Brogan Tate is from Bournemouth. That's who I was thinking of. And I wanted to say Brogan, but then I had a feeling I was going to be wrong, and I didn't want to embarrass myself. I should have just thrown it out there. Sarah Freer, meet up in Leeds. That's close to Keighley, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I was near Leeds the other day. One of my friends is from Leeds, actually. And then I went to Bradford to a medium. I went to a science and media museum. Maya M, I love the game plan. It's such a funny movie. It is. It's very underrated. A little less conversation, a little more action, please. Maya M, I've just read that out. Lillian Ross, love watching you guys. Thank you very much. I keep deleting messages because it seems I can't spell. When you watch Vlog 2, you may hear your famous catchphrase. Oh, that's okay. I'm always having to edit things when I write them out. I'm a quick typer, but I'm a quick typer that gets everything wrong. Okay, as soon as I finish this, I'm going to go and watch that vlog before I go out and watch the Avengers. I mean, I was thinking about whether I should try and do this Universal Singapore video again. It's hard to do it. It's hard to film it because it's an old camera and I don't have a remote to like focus. So I have to push the button on the camera to focus it. But then by the time I move back, it's all out of focus. Vlogger problems. Snow White, smiley face. Snow White, stop it. Stop it, Snow White. Have you heard of his family vlog, Harry McDermott? No, I haven't. Do they do Disney, or are they just daily vloggers or lifestyle vloggers? Lillian Ross, I've put together a bucket list for my next trip. Anything I should put on it? I'm going for 4 days. Is that to Disneyland Paris? Again, riding Thunder Mountain with the fireworks. Make sure you see the parade. Make sure you watch the fireworks. Sarah Freer, me and Lauren are from Leeds. Oh, thank you. Vlog 2 is jam-packed. We met so many characters. PS Endgame and his emotional roller coaster. I cried like 6 times, as did Lauren. Well, I'll be a mess then. Yeah. I'm so looking forward to it, but sort of not at the same time because I get sad so easily at films and television. Lauren SJ, enjoy the vlog. Lillian Ross, yes to DLP. Oh, right, okay. Need to try and think now. Things. Why can't I remember anything? It's been put on the spot. I can't ever think of anything. Sarah Freya, don't worry, it's happy tears too. I already want to see the end game again. It's incredible. Okay, you're really building it up now. I need to see it. I need to see it. I also need to see The Incredibles 2. Still not seen The Incredibles 2. Helena's still not seen Incredibles 1. With these the comments, is there a way for once this finishes that I can then message you replying to that comment? Because if I do come up with things for your bucket list, then I can do that. Because I'm sometimes not the best when I'm asked on the spot. So let me just have a quick look through this. So when it comes to Disneyland Paris, what is the most overrated attraction, restaurant, show in DLP? Oh, overrated. I think it's going now, isn't it? But Armageddon, I think that should have gone a little while ago. Show, well, the shows are always constantly changing, and I've never watched something and gone, oh no, that didn't live up to the hype. I tend to enjoy most things, which is like an easy answer, isn't it? Endgame is cinematic genius, wasn't ready for those emotions. Lauren SJ. Lillian Ross, when the fireworks go off and got the empty Main Street photo on my last trip. Oh, amazing. Harry McDermott saw Endgame on Friday. Great film, one of the best of all time. So yeah, I haven't covered any of this stuff that I've got written down. I don't know when we're next going to be able to do a live stream. I don't know what the possibilities will be of using the internet on the ship and maybe doing one. They probably won't be a lot, but let me have a think about it and we'll see whether or not we can do it. But thank you so much for joining me and tuning in. I'm sorry about the technical difficulties at the beginning. Tim H, I agree on Armageddon. Glad that's gone now. Well, it was a bit sad as well because Michael Clark Duncan was like in the intro and he passed away quite a number of years ago. So, and then I mean, is it considered like a big movie? Was it probably at the time? But I agree, Armageddon wasn't great. I'm glad I went on it again and wasn't scared this time. Well, I think I'm gonna have to go now. This is something that I've been a bit worried about. How do I end this? Just like bye, press a button. I stumbled upon your vlogs a month ago and it's been fantastic watch. Pure joy to watch your journeys. Thank you, Barry John. We don't try, and people ask, yeah, how should we be a vlogger? What do we need to, how do we need to be? Just be yourself. The real way it's worked for us is that we are who we are. We react the way that we do. We just try and be as genuine as we can. And hopefully that's enough. And if it's not, then people will go and watch a different channel. Tim H, thank you. Enjoyed your live stream. Well, thank you. I hope it was okay for the first time. Lauren SJ, even though you didn't get through your list, it was so nice to chat. Say hello to Helena for us. I will do. Maya M, glad to have been a part of this live stream. Enjoy Endgame and bring the tissues. Oh, man. All right. I'm going to go pack my tissues. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure. I look forward to doing one of these again. And until the next time, slink a dog. Thanks for a lovely live. Have a lovely evening. Love to you and Helena. Thank you, Lucina. Take care, everybody. See you later. Bye.